I'm Danny Gurry, and you've tuned in to Good Morning Frederick. It's a podcast, well, about Frederick. Everything, the people, the businesses, the nonprofits, and the cool stuff. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Good Morning Frederick.
Hey, this is Rebecca from the Mental Health Association. Make sure you're tuning in to Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, good morning, Frederick. Today is Friday, May 30th. I'm your host, Danny Gurry. Welcome to Good Morning Frederick, the show all about Frederick. We interview local businesses, nonprofits, keep you up to date with what's going on in news, and also giving you an update on every event happening in and around Frederick. Well, we give you a highlight anyway, and then a cheat sheet to make sure you know the calendar of events where everything is located. Today's show, we've got our morning roundup with Bob Miller and Chris Michaels from WFMD. We are going to go over what's happening in Frederick. We're going to highlight some of the events that you're going to want to know about, and then ones you're going to mark your calendar with. And then we have live TBL All-Star and Forward from the Frederick Flying Cows, Corey Boyd. They just came off their first playoff win on the road, and they're home tomorrow. If you want your tickets, goflyingcows.com. And don't forget, you have a couple of days left, today and tomorrow, to head to the home of everything Frederick and purchase Good Morning Frederick merch to benefit Big Tree Memorial Fund. 100% of the proceeds of every Good Morning Frederick merch item sold goes to Big Tree Memorial Fund in May. Starting in June, we will have a new nonprofit for you to support. All right, we've got Bob Miller early. He came in early in the studio. So first we're going to start the show, and then we're going to get right to him. Got to thank our show sponsor, Rita's Italian Ice and Frozen Custard of Frederick. They're open daily, noon to 9 p.m. You can try a hot pretzel or iced coffee while you're there as well. And if you can't get to Rita's, they can come to you. Order on Grubhub, DoorDash, and Uber Eats. You can also download... What is happening with my hair? I just looked at the top of my screen. Good Lord. It's Friday, and I'm like, Rita's has a mobile app you can download that's free, so you can order online and pick up right at the window. Oh, goodness. There's no reason not to have Rita's. It'll make you calm down on a Friday for sure. 538 West South Street in Frederick. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, let's see what Bob Miller's got to say about today. Morning Roundup is sponsored by Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland. Window tinting, paint protection film, ceramic coating, vinyl wraps like on the Good Morning Frederick car. Also, customized leather upholstered car seats. They can take care of all your aftermarket enhancements. Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland. Accessories for any lifestyle. Find them on Urbana Pike or at autotrim-md.com. Good morning.
Hey, how are you? I'm so excited. You know, today it's Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, gosh, yes.
I'm loving life. And you see that over here? And this I can't, right there, that's sunshine.
It is sunshine. It's not so sunny outside my window, so you're getting all the sunshine over there. But it's not terrible here.
I'm blowing it over your way.
Thank you.
Along with the hot air.
Yeah.
Speaking of hot air,
that comes from that guy right there.
I did see the sunshine yesterday, which was a glorious change of things. Yesterday afternoon, I went to the grand opening of True Standard Distillery right near the downtown Frederick post office. and they're a rum distiller, and they redid what used to be a repair shop for carriages back in the day. I think the building was 1870 or something crazy here in Frederick. So anyway, they've spent a year and a half redoing the building, and it's a great little spot. And we welcome another distiller to Frederick for sure.
How many does that make?
A lot.
We
have a lot.
We love
I don't
our
know what that
booze here,
says
apparently.
about town. I don't know if that's more tourist thing or just the locals. It's a bad day. Need to have a cocktail.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. All we need is a few more strip clubs here. Then we'll really be rocking and rolling, man, with all the distilleries, strip clubs, and massage parlors we have over here. We'll definitely be known.
I tell you,
it's a good opportunity for some.
40 seconds in, and we're already in the strip club.
Yeah, right.
It's a good opportunity for somebody out there who wants to be an entrepreneur and open up a place called Wiggles. There you go. See?
Are we now a version of The Sopranos? Is that what's happening?
Yeah. That's the Bada Bing Club.
That was right over my head. I never watched an episode of The Sopranos.
Oh yeah.
You didn't?
Well,
nope.
Well, you have the car washes like Breaking Bad. I feel like every single car wash that pops up here in Frederick has got to be a front for something. How many cars can possibly get washed every single day here?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot. I mean, where I used to live, they had them, and they were always full.
I know.
And Frederick's favorite all-cloth car wash, which I'm a member of the Unlimited Car Wash Club. I go through there, and it's like I'm always in line. I'm always waiting. It depends on the day,
We do love Frederick Shell Car Wash, and I'm just kidding about it being a front. They're a great family, and they support the local economy and a lot of great organizations as well. So
I don't know. That Joe Parsley, he's kind of suspect. But listen, good.
I don't want to start nothing with Joe. I've seen what happens when you start stuff with Joe.
See what I mean? Now you understand about the car wash. And Chris is like, bada bing, bada boom.
I'm just thinking about where I can open the new location of Wiggles downtown. I think it'd be great. We talk about the economy. Helping the Frederick economy.
Not to be confused with the children's musical group, the Wiggles.
No, not the same.
Well, you call it Wiggles. Call it Wiggles and Jiggles. And you can open it up in the old Asiana restaurant. There you go.
Hey, yeah, that's been vacant for a while. They need something over there.
Oh, we got to do a shout out. Our friend Beth Pearson is watching at Scott Key Center with our friends there. But today is her oldest daughter, Shantae's birthday.
Well, happy birthday
to her. I've met her, I think, and she is a social worker. And she says she's a great daughter, big sister, and always caring and advocating for others. She has learned from her mama on that one. So happy birthday.
You know we got to do. Let's do it. Happy birthday. Am I the only one doing this here? To you.
Can you mute him and then he'll do it on his own?
To you. Happy birthday to Shantae.
Oh.
Happy sing.
I'm wiggling. Happy birthday to
you. Happy birthday, Shantae.
On Channel 4 with many more, and Scooby-Doo on Channel 2. That's what my son used to do when he was a kid.
Hey, listen, we love the Scott Key Center. Seriously, all joking aside,
we do love the Scott Key Center.
They do amazing work.
Thank you. Beth says thank you.
I love the residents, and just keep up the great work you do over there. We're so thankful that we do have you in Frederick and all the people that work there.
They're amazing group. They are an amazing group. We love it. So big shout out to Shantae for her birthday.
Yeah.
And
how old is Shantae? I didn't see that.
Ask how old somebody is, but I'm gonna.
Well, she's young, so it's okay.
she's definitely younger than us.
Yes,
everybody's younger than us.
I'm gonna say mid-20s.
Okay.
29.
29. There you go.
Oh, she doesn't look a day over 22.
Still a pup. Anyway, she's still a pup. Yeah, there you go.
She's got a lot of years ahead to impact our community, and we love it. I know, Beth. I can't believe you have a 29-year-old. You don't look a day over 30 yourself, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I gotta tell you, Beth, looking at your picture, you look good. You look really young. You look like you could be in your 20s according to your picture. So there you. No, I'm being serious. I mean, you look good, Beth. So 29. That makes me feel old. I'm probably old enough to be her good-looking older brother.
Good.
29. Yeah. Her good-looking older brother. Yeah. Not her father. I'm too young for that. I'm only 42, but her younger, her older, good-looking brother. So
yeah. I love it.
Yeah. So happy birthday.
Please stop while you're ahead. Please stop while you're ahead.
And a Friday birthday at that. Oh, my.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And for a 29-year-old, party.
That's a big thing right now. Nowadays, when people say, "Oh, what day's your birthday on?" I'm like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what day it's on anymore.
No.
Yeah,
I got more behind me than I have ahead of me. So you know what? When you're 29, you go out and party, and you're out till midnight, right? When you're my age, a party ends at when's the early bird special's over. That's when my birthday.
Yeah. My birthday is more around the happy hour-ish. 5 to 8. If I'm home by 9, it's great. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. I'm stretched out on the couch if I haven't fallen asleep yet. So.
Stretched out on the couch in our stretched hands.
We're stressing Beth out talking about her celebrating. Oh, well, Mama Bird is always a Mama Bird.
I just have that $1,500 ready to go for bail money. Or, send it. Just make sure she'd have a whole bunch of $1 bills to go to Chris Michael's Wiggles Club.
Hey, don't get me in trouble here. Don't get me in. Hey, listen, say what you want, but you know what? It'll help out the economy. And plus, with Trump's big, beautiful bill, they won't get charged for taxes for their tips. See? So that dollar will go a long way to those dancers. There you go.
I actually thought about that the other day. And we have discussed that on the air. On why that, the fact of why isn't, you see they bust, well, usually it's because of human trafficking, but why is a woman allowed to say, well, my body, my choice when it comes to abortion, but not my body, my choice if she wants to be a dancer? I mean, why is, or a lady of the evening? Yeah. I mean, think about it. I mean, they're allowed, if they want to, they should be allowed to. I know it's against the law and stuff, but I mean, it's legal in Vegas, it's frowned upon, of course, obviously. But why isn't it? Why aren't we having things like that being legalized? I mean, we legalize pot, we legalize drinking, we legalize gambling, but prostitution. No,
we're drawing the line. Let's
be honest. I can tell you why I don't think it should be legal. And if we're being serious here, it's very dangerous for these women to go out there and go to these strangers' home who they don't know. Anything could happen going into their car. It's really extremely dangerous.
Well, what I have to say on that is that's more because it's illegal. Mm-hmm. So when it's legalized, and Australia has also legalized sex workers or whatever. It's more like the houses, the ranch or whatever, the bunny ranches and things. It is actually safer. They are also always tested. They get medical insurance. I mean, there's a lot of things that when you legalize it that come into play that help them out. But yeah, I mean, I'd prefer not to have people walk in the streets for sure.
Right. No. Or women actually having to do that.
At all.
I get that.
Let's make a good economy so nobody has to do that.
It's going to be one of those things, I guess, like, when you go to Starbucks, when you're done, they're going to have a little machine here, tip, yes, no, $1, 10%, 20%. Then how do you tip? 15%, okay service, 20% good service. Horrible service, 10%.
I'm thinking they don't really have I don't think there's a whole lot of people who are going to those places that are using a credit card unless they want to hit it. It's more of a cash and carry business, I think.
More of a cash and grab, I guess, type deal. There you go. All right. All right, I'm sure we should get to news now because I'm sure your viewers had enough of Chris and Wiggles.
I think that should just be a new segment on the show. The giggles and wiggles.
Yeah, giggles and wiggles. Giggles and wiggles with Chris Michaels. There you go. Real quickly though, to get to your point about the my body, my choice thing, I had that. My wife, she wanted me to when I had my long beard, she wanted me to shave my beard and cut it down. And I told her, I was like, well, it's my body, my choice. Apparently that didn't fly over so well. So I guess that my body, my choice is only for one sex, not the other. So there you go.
Not in a marriage. It doesn't happen in a marriage.
No. You know what? Through all this, can you guys just delay a little bit? I lost my news here. There we go.
I'll tell you what. I'll do the sports, and while you look for it, because you were wiggling. I think Danny mentioned it a bit earlier. The Frederick Flying Cows won their first postseason game Thursday night with a 125-112 road victory over the Reading Rebels. Game one of their best of 3 first-round series. What's going to happen is game 2 will be played at the Woodsboro Bank Arena on Hood College campus. If necessary, game 3 will also be played there. Top seed in the TBL's Mid-Atlantic Division, the Flying Cows are 22-3 this season. They're one of the favorites to win the league championship in just their second year.
Oh, there you go again. There you go.
I'll finish it. What he's saying is I definitely back Chris's Wiggles, and I would add money and be an investor. That's exactly what he's saying. Good, Bob.
We need a lip reader.
Bob is saying, I wish Chris Michaels would take over the Morning News Express. I'm a big fan of Chris Michaels. He does such a great job. Well, thank you, Bob. I do appreciate that. And I'll tell you what. He's also saying, let's go Mets. Let's go Jets. Well, there you go. I always thought he was a Cowboys fan, but I guess not.
He's not even looking at us.
This is like watching those old Godzilla movies. Oh no, Godzilla is coming to attack us.
I love Taylor Swift. Oh look, and she's so pretty. I
voted for Joe. I voted for Joe Biden. I'm upset Joe Biden lost.
Bob is saying Beth gets free coffee today. That's what Bob is saying.
There you go. Oh well, I guess I should go with news now. All right, there we go.
Since we're not. Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
You gotta love live radio. I mean, live podcast. Howard
when
County
he watches
Police.
This back. Oh Lord. Okay, go ahead.
That Joe Biden thing, he's going to get so mad at me when he sees
He's very mad at you for that.
Yeah, he's going to be very mad at me. He's not going to talk to me for a while. Howard County Police.
Wait, he's back.
There you are.
How much did you get any of the sports?
We've got none of it. As soon as you said go Mets, it went out.
We got the Flying Cows part. The Flying Cows part, and then that was it.
Well, Alex Ovechkin is going to play next season in his final year of his contract. They sent out an email saying, hey, come see Ovi. Somebody sent that out to ticket holders, got them in trouble for that. The Orioles in action tonight against the White Sox, and the Nationals won yesterday, and the Flying Cows won game 1 of their playoff against the Reading Rebels.
We did get that part.
I don't know what happened. I think it was Chris Michaels. His fault.
He
hit the wrong button.
But you are going to want to watch this episode back. That whole segment.
Yeah.
Because I'm just going yada, 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 yada. Because you know what? I bring up the sports. I can't see you guys. So I had no idea that you couldn't hear me.
It's very obvious. It's very
You know what, Bob? I work with you each and every morning on the Morning News Express. I know exactly what you were saying.
He's going to apologize now for what he said.
I filled people in for what you were saying. So there you go. I took care of it. You're welcome.
Oh, okay. Well, then I just think I'm going to go. My feelings are hurt.
I got news.
Hey, just forget one thing. I'm going to be out at the big 100th birthday celebration of William F. Moran tomorrow in Middletown from 11 to 1. And if you want to see me swinging some iron, I'm going to be hammering on an anvil. Can't wait. So
yes, we definitely cover that and what's happening in Frederick. And it's going to be a great event in Middletown on Saturday. 10 to 4 with the official cake cutting at noon. Bunch of dignitaries, including Bob Miller, will be out there. And it's going to be a great event at the William F. Moran Museum and Foundation and Artisan. What is it? What's the
Artisan Academy
workshop or whatever it's called there? It's beautiful, beautiful little spot.
So we had for a little while Bob Miller, the mime, who was kind of doing his thing with no voice. So there you go.
We really just need to put captions on, so at least it captures what he's saying. Mm-hmm. We tried our best lip reading, and we didn't go so well. But Beth said she thought you said free coffee for Beth and $1,000 for Shantae's birthday.
Well, you know what, Beth? You go right ahead and do that for your daughter. That sounds amazing. Good for you. That shows that you're such a good mother. Free coffee and $1,000. There you go.
I don't know about captions for me, Danny, because the way I pronounce words, all the captions would be spelled completely wrong when I talk. So I don't think that'd be a great idea.
True.
All right, real quickly, we'll get to news. Howard County Police County Executive. I'm just kidding. And the U.S. Marshal Service are announcing the apprehension of 18-year-old William Marshall III in the July murder of Angelo Little inside the mall in Columbia. And 6th District Representative April McLean Delaney got a briefing on Thursday from local and state emergency management officials about the flood damage in Western Maryland. She said the damage is heavy and repairs are expected to be very costly. A lot of infrastructure damage to our waterways infrastructure, electric bridges, and possibly up to $78 million. And it might be more than that, she said. And real quickly, getting to weather, it's going to be a high of 78 today, mixed clouds and sun this morning. There is a possible risk of severe weather today. That severe weather could happen this evening with possible thunderstorms, which will give way to steady rain, low of 57. And a quick look at your weekend forecast for Bob Miller over at Bill Moran's 100th birthday, looking at a high of 71 with some clouds, only 24% chance of rain. Let's hope it holds off, low 48. Sunday, high 72, looks beautiful Sunday, mostly sunny skies, low 48.
All right. Well, I mean, what a way to wrap up a week.
Good job, Chris. Good job. Read between the lines. There you go. Good job, Chris. Good job. Way to go, Paisano. Way to go, Paisano.
I think he's making fun of me, Danny, but I'm not sure. But
oh my gosh, goodness gracious.
All right. Enjoy your weekend, Bob.
We appreciate you both. Thank you.
Do you? Or are you on LinkedIn right now to try to find replacements?
Yeah. Are you looking to replace us next week?
Is it going to be Danny and Randy for the whole week from now on? There you go.
She'll replace me with Chris with a K. Somebody else named Chris with a K will be up here. So hopefully not. All right. We'll see you. Enjoy your weekend.
Oh, have a great weekend. See you guys next week.
See you tomorrow at the William F. Moran Museum.
All right. Oh, my gracious. Oh, Lord, have mercy. I almost removed myself from that. That's funny. Lord, I'm telling you, you just never know what you're going to get. This is why you got to watch this show every single day. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to go over what's happening in Frederick. We're going to highlight your events. And then we've got TBL All-Star and forward from the Frederick Flying Cows. Corey Boyd is going to join us to talk about right now. They just have to win the game tomorrow night, and then they move on to the next round. All of that comes up just after that.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
Hi, I'm Devin, your friendly neighborhood shower door expert. Upgrade your bathroom with a beautiful glass shower door, custom fit to accent your space and make getting into your shower one of the highlights of your day. Come see us at our brand new showroom in Frederick, Maryland, or online at showerdoorexperts.com.
Get your tickets for Key City Rotary's Low Key Festival happening Friday, June 13th from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Carroll Creek Amphitheater. It's an all-ages, family-friendly event with live music with the band Acute Triangle, grilled cheese, please, and MR, Cheesecake's food trucks. Purchase adult beverages from Rockwell Brewery and Simply Theory Wine. Get your tickets on Eventbrite. Just search Low Key Festival. Thanks to Georgetown Insurance for their support.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining family beyond compare.
All right, it is time to I'm still cracking up about that whole first segment. Ooh, it's time to find out what is happening in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Atlas Wood Floors, serving the area for more than 34 years. They do wood floors, luxury vinyl plank, pretty much anything you can put on your floor they can handle. Let me just tell you this. So first of all, my brother Jeff works at Atlas Wood Floors. They have been supporting this show since day one. Thank them so much for that. It is his birthday on Sunday. So I don't like doing birthday shout outs after, even though Monday is closer to his birthday. But it is his birthday. So I would love to see a bunch of messages on this stream wishing Jeff a happy birthday on Sunday. But we purchased a home on Yellow Springs Road. Mom did. And the floors were soaked with pet urine. It was bad. We pulled up the carpet thinking that would help. It literally soaked through the floors. They actually came out and replaced just the boards that needed to be replaced, sanded and refinished, and the place looks absolutely amazing. You can't even tell. I cannot recommend them highly enough. I've now actually used the service. He's hadn't done any work for me previously. And he fixed it all up. So gotta give a big shout out to Atlas Wood Floors. And you can give them a call at 301-948-9663. That's 301-948-WOOD. Make sure you ask for Jeff when you call. Or you can go to atlaswoodfloors.net. Check out their Google reviews. You will see they do amazing work and he takes good care of stuff. Just want to shout out a good morning to Mama Cone. She actually is away right now at the Marine Corps reunion that happens every 2 years. She's visiting old friends from there and want to say good morning. So she's gotten up extra early this morning, I think, to watch this. And good morning to Michelle Payton as well. Thank you so much for tuning in to the show. I appreciate it. If you just tuned in, you missed a train wreck of the the morning escapade with Bob and Chris. So you're going to have to go back and watch that one when it's up on YouTube or later. All right. All of the events are listed on the calendar link that is in the video description here. All right, Souls of Joy is happening now. Tickets will be on sale in about 2 weeks for individuals. Right now, we're just securing sponsors. So if your business wants to sponsor this event, let me know. You can find that information on Eventbrite right now, all the sponsorship information. It's an awesome program because we are putting new shoes on the feet of children entering school. I can't even imagine that. I mean, that is the one thing about starting school. Even when I started school, you go school shopping, back to school shopping, you wear all your new stuff the first couple weeks of school. You got your new shoes on, you got your new clothes. Well, for kids who don't have new shoes or any shoes. We've seen kids who have had shoes that were duct taped, that literally were worn through the bottom. Nothing could be worse. So Key City Rotary was grateful and honored to be passed the baton from Julie Gaver, who has for 14 years been putting shoes on the feet of children. And we are going to carry that torch proudly with Souls of Joy. And I could use any help you can provide, either by donating what you can, $5 or $10 through Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle, and I'll shop on your behalf. Or if you can pick up a pair of shoes while you're out school shopping, maybe for your child, if you can pick up a second pair, drop them off to the Home of Everything Frederick or the Orioles Nest or Family Heritage Trust. And if you want to have more involvement in this event, just let me know. I am happy to get you some information to have you become involved in Souls of Joy. All right. Thermont. Well, they got a reprieve last night with the nice weather. Hopefully that continues today and tomorrow. They have the, oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Ash has the hiccups and he's had them on and off for several days now. Sorry about that, babe. All right. Thermont Community Ambulance Carnival is happening at the Thermont Event Complex. You have today and tomorrow to go to that carnival, kicking off the carnival season here in Frederick County. Saturday, I'm going to be at Run Like a Warrior Family Fun Run to raise awareness about Lyme disease. It's at Hood College. You can run anytime or walk, actually. It's about 1.5 miles is all you have to do to support the Leaf Foundation, which actually educates kids and adults on tick-borne illnesses, how to spot a tick, how to check for ticks, what to do if you notice anything strange. We would love to avoid anyone getting Lyme disease. I know it can be horrible for people, and we want to raise awareness about it. So wear your green, wear your Frederick flair, and come out to Hood College sometime between 9 and 11 on Saturday. And you can get the details on registering. If you just search Run Like a Warrior Family Fun Run, you will see the details online. City of Brunswick is having their annual Spring Fest event. They've got live music, vendors, food, all kinds of activities right in downtown Brunswick, and that's from 10 to 5 p.m. From 10 to 4, Bob was mentioning this. It's Bill Moran's 100th birthday celebration. That is in Middletown at the William F. Moran Museum and Foundation Building. It's right there as you kind of come down the other side of the mountain before you kind of enter Main Street, Middletown. You can head there. They're going to have 100 of Bill Moran's knives that he forged, designed, created. I don't have any of the terminology still. I know Robert would be upset with me on that. But anyway, it's really, really cool. Plus, there'll be some other artisans and tons of fun. The cake cutting is at noon. Bob Miller's going to be out there forging something amazing. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be a good time. So it's a free event. If you want to go, head over there. Noon to 3, Mount Pleasant's Ruritan Club is having their community day with some free food and ice cream from noon until 3 p.m. And then starting next week, June 2nd through 7th, it is the 4-County Lions Club Carnival in Mount Airy. Again, carnival season is in full swing. June 3rd, Benstown turns 1. It feels like it's been longer than a year, but it hasn't. They just opened a year ago. They are doing a great event with happy hour and hors d'oeuvres, and then the 19th Street Band hits the stage. That starts at 3 o'clock on June 3rd. June 5th, you definitely want to come out to the Frederick Fairgrounds. It is Touch a Truck and the Frederick Farm Bureau Safety Fair happening at the Frederick Fairgrounds. Completely free event to attend. There will be a ton of vehicles on display. So if you have somebody who loves trucks and monster trucks and all kinds of things, you're going to want to come on out. And Shannon Flannery, the goddess of Maurer Realty, the founder of Everything Frederick and More, and the founder of the Home of Everything Frederick, and I are sponsoring the Mechanical Bull. So you can ride for free. And we're going to have ways for you to get fancy new t-shirts that we created just for this event. You're going to want these shirts. I'm telling you, they are so amazing. Got to thank Hannah over at Special Tees for creating them, because you're going to love them. I'm telling you right now, you're going to want this shirt. We'll sell them as well, but you might be able to win. We got to figure out how you're going to win them. That's the one thing we have to figure out. All right. And then Alive at 5, of course, every Thursday. And June 6th, the Friday, we're going to be back at Benstown for happy hour. If you graduated from high school in Frederick County in the 80s, come on out to Benstown for some fun. We're going to be there for happy hour. Do you know that they have their crushes are half price all evening on Friday, day and evening? $5 crushes. You can't beat it at all. And I'll be out there with that. Come on out. Look at this. So many things going on. Text has gotten very small. I'm going to have to put this on 2 slides next week. But June 7th is First Saturday in downtown Frederick. It is also the day for Tour de Frederick. But 11 to 5, First Saturday at the Home of Everything Frederick, we've got children's book author Natalie Kerr, plus pop-up vendors with lots of gifts and sweets, treats too, I guess, as well. Then music, live music with Rich Burke. We'll have that as well in the afternoon. So come hang out with us at the Home of Everything Frederick. We have time, and we would love to see you there. Saturday, June 7th is also Rubber Duck Derby Festival Day in Union Bridge. You can purchase your rubber ducks. You don't need to be present to win, but you could win cash with your rubber duck. DreamBigUnionBridge.com is the site you want to go to for more information, but there is a Jeep show. It's live music with 2 bands. The Mayo Family Band, I think, and Payload are playing live at that event. There are vendors. There's an adult beverage garden. There's a inflatable obstacle course for the kids. Tons of fun. If you want to check out Union Bridge and you haven't had the chance to do it, go on June 7th from 11 to 4. On June 8th, the summer concert series kicks off at the Baker Park Band Shell. And WFRE does what I call the pregame, the 5 to 7. You're going to want to come on out. We've got a lot of fun stuff planned for the pregame. And then at 7 o'clock, the season kicks off with The Soul Truth with Billy Mayfield, is the artist who is performing at the inaugural kickoff, June 8th summer concert series. On June 11th, we have our second Wednesday of every month, Cocktails and Conversations at the Home of Everything Frederick. We are excited to invite and welcome speaker Whitney Hahn. If you've never heard Whitney speak, she is amazing. I've actually reached out to her before, asking why I can't help but cry when I get excited, or if I'm awarding somebody with something, I get choked up with emotion a lot. I asked her how I could curb that, and she said, "Why would you want to?" But she is an amazing speaker, and she's going to talk about Chat GPT. You know, we talk a lot about it, and I think it can be used for good and to help make your life better. And she's going to talk a little bit about that as well. June 13th is Key City Rotary's Low Key Festival. Get your tickets now. It is on Eventbrite. It is $5 plus their fees, so it's about $7 per person. But it is all ages, family friendly, and you are going to want to come on out. We've got live music with Acute Triangle. We've got food trucks, MR Cheesecakes, and Grilled Cheese Please, and adult beverages with Rockwell Brewery and Simple Theory Wine. It is going to be a great afternoon on Carroll Creek, and It supports Key City Rotary, of course, helping us to do more good in the community and support other organizations. On June 14th, there is charity karaoke. You're going to sing for a cause to raise money to cover some of the lunch debt at FCPS. I believe there's about $4,000 in lunch debt, and the Orioles Nest is stepping up to try to help with that. So that is June 14th from 7 to 11 p.m. Then June 15th, it is Father's Day. And Father's Day means that dads climb free at Tree Trekkers. June 16th through July 11th, we are launching the Secret Stash. We are going to hide cash and prizes around Frederick for you to find. And weekdays, you're going to get your clues right here at Good Morning Frederick. So you're going to want to make sure, mark your calendar to tune in so that you can be the first to know where these cash and prizes are being hidden. June 17th. It's a kickoff of summer reading at the Thurmont Library. They're doing a Touch a Truck event. And from 6 to 8, oh my gosh, we are going to make those gorgeous turtle or crab sun catchers with Tammy Brown. If you've never been to a Tammy Brown class before, so fun. She's so great. And I still have out my red, white, and blue Christmas tree that I made with her out of the sea glass. This is going to be very cool. It's at the Home of Everything, Frederick. We will be, if you go to the Home of Everything, Frederick, and click on our events, you will see it there. And then June 18th, it is the 300th Good Morning Frederick show at 401 North Market Street, 8 to 10 a.m. We're going to do a live stream. We invite you to come on out. I'm going to have an ice cream bar. And we've got some really cool people. So Thick and Thin Brewery is going to be stopping by, and I've asked them to bring beer. And yesterday when I was at True Standard, I said, hey, how about bringing some cocktails? Not that we need to have cocktails and beer first thing in the morning, but why not? We're celebrating. It's the 300th show. We don't have to get crazy. We can all have just one, do a little tasting and enjoy that. And beer and ice cream. I mean, rum and ice cream. What could be better? I don't know the answer to that, actually. But come join us June 18th, 8 to 10 a.m. And then June 21st, the birth of my son and the birthday of my husband, but also it is the Spirits of Maryland Festival on the grounds of Visitation. That is what Monica talked about yesterday. All the distillers are going to be in the ballroom at Visitation, plus vendors and live music outside with some food trucks. And that's going to be a great day. Noon is actually, I believe, the class. And then it's VIP at 1. And then general admission, I believe, is at 2. So if you look online for your tickets, you will see it broken down. Where you can do those things and get in a little earlier for your tastings, and VIP gets you special tastings as well. 3 to 9 p.m., it is the Veteran Family Fun Day. That's at the Burkittsville Ruritan Club. All veterans and their families. This is a completely free event for you with food, games, and lots more. June 21st, 3 to 9 p.m. It's a really, really fun day. All right, that wraps that up with what's happening in Frederick. We're going to take a quick break. Then we're coming back with TBL All-Star and Forward from the Frederick Flying Cows. Corey Boyd is going to join us to talk a little bit about taking the #1 game and hopefully wrapping things up in Frederick on Saturday. All right, we'll be right back after this. Who's always wanted to go to Alaska? Well, that's me. And I'm putting together a trip June 9th through June 20th of 2026. I would love for you to join me working together with Antietam World Travel Service to put together an amazing itinerary featuring both land and sea. We're going to see all the great stuff you see when you go to Alaska. I promise it's going to be a lot of fun. Go to bit.ly/Alaska2 for more information.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Screen. There we go. People of Frederick is sponsored by the Healing Storm Holistic Wellness. Shannon and her team strive to make sure you're seen, heard, and valued. The Healing Storm focuses on all holistic healing methods to relieve your stress and pain. Go to thehealingstorm.com for more details and to schedule an appointment today. Welcome, Corey Boyd. All right, we got one playoff game down. Thank you for coming on Good Morning Frederick this morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
How you doing this morning?
I'm good. I'm feeling good.
Awesome. All right. So we won 125 to 112 game 1, and game 2 is Saturday. First of all, welcome to Frederick. What do you think of Frederick so far?
I love it out here. It's a beautiful city, a welcoming city. It's been a lot of fun since I've been out here. A lot of fans just been welcoming. Just once they see us out, they just know that I'm a part of the team. So it's been a real welcoming situation.
Yeah, well, it's certainly one way to move to a city, right? When you're part of the Flying Cows, you kind of get that welcoming vibe right away. And we have great fans here who love the team. Sadly, we still have some people that don't know you exist, so we keep trying to make sure people know that they can get tickets. GoFlyingCows.com Saturday. You take on at home. It's the Reading Rebels, right? Is that who we're playing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you are originally from St. Louis. Tell me about your journey in basketball. When did it start out, and how did you end up here at the Cows?
To start out, I kind of had like a funny story. I actually started off playing football. That was my main sport, and all my sisters played basketball. So my youngest sister, she had a basketball game, and she's like 6'1". So a coach had asked my mom, did she have a son that was like that height taller? And she was like, yeah, but he plays football. And she was like, just have him come. So we stayed down the street from the gym. So she had me run to the gym. I went into the gym. He was like, just do a layup for me and shoot a jump shot. So I did. I went for the layup. I missed the layup and I airballed the shot. And he was like, we can just work with it. Like, we'll work with you. You got height. So we'll just work with you. So that's kind of how it started.
Just because you're tall. We'll take you. We'll take you. It is funny, though, when you see tall men around and we automatically assume you must play basketball. And I've run into many tall men who've never played basketball before, which is kind of funny. But what position were you playing in football?
Tight end and defensive end.
Okay, awesome. And how tall are you?
I'm 6'9".
Wow. Okay.
Yes,
how tall are your parents?
My dad is 6'2" and my mom is 6'1".
Wow. Okay. Okay. So and here you go. So does your sister still play?
No, ma'am. I'm the last one. My middle sister, she actually tore her ACL this summer. So yeah, that kind of put her in the middle of like kind of like hanging it up. Yeah.
Yeah, injuries stink. So from that point when you started in basketball, when were you in high school then?
No, ma'am. It was actually the summer going into high school, so my eighth grade summer.
Okay, so all of high school then you played basketball?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and what after that?
I actually didn't finish high school. I went to 2 prep schools, and my first prep school shut down. So all of the credits that I had from the year before actually didn't transfer over. So I didn't have enough credits to graduate. So I ended up playing in the JBA, Junior Basketball Association. It was like a little pro league for 17 through 18-year-olds, and I ended
Okay.
up going to a tryout and making a team in Atlanta, and then playing in that league for the summer. So that kind of just helped with me not being able to go to college like right off the rip.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a bummer, all that work, and it kind of goes down the drain there. But we are so happy to have you on the Flying Cows. Now, how did you hear about the Cows program?
I actually knew Sledge. Me, Sledge, and Martavian Payne, we actually all played on the same team in St. Louis. So
Okay.
yeah, I knew those two real well. We all played together. So the first year I was playing in Canada, they had the team, and I played against the Flying Cows. They came up to Canada in Montreal. And they would just put into my ear then, like, once you're done here, you can come here. We got a good team with you. It's kind of same situation this year with you. We'll be a big team. Like, it'll be good. We add you. And I was just moving around last year, and I'm going to different teams. And then this year, it was like really kind of a push. Like, you know what I'm saying? We would love to have you. Came down here all star, just good conversation still again. And then towards the end, just end up finally making a decision. Like, yeah, I think, like, with what y'all got added me, it'll be a plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're so glad that you're here and hope that you continue on with the Flying Cows. Now, I'm going to just go ahead and assume you guys are going to wrap this up tomorrow by winning. Then what happens next after that?
We just have to wait to see who wins between Tampa Bay and Raleigh. So
Uh,
just wait. But I don't want to, basketball. I'm
I
a
know,
little,
one game at a
yeah,
time.
yeah,
Coach
one
Ed would be
game.
mad at me if I'm looking forward. I know, I know. You guys, I know, but let me just say, all year long, you guys have been very consistent in doing what needs to be done, and as a very well-oiled machine on the court. I do think that is a lot with Coach Ed's drive and determination. I believe he's an amazing coach.
Yes,
Obviously, he's never
ma'am.
coached me, but just watching him in action, what do you have to say about playing for Coach Ed?
It's been a real good experience. Actually, it's been a real humbling experience. Just coming into a team that has a lot of success. Just kind of like having to prove myself. Like, they know the abilities, but just having to prove myself. And the last couple of games, he just been putting me in at the right times or right positions just to be successful for the team.
Yeah.
And he just pushes, just playing hard. Honestly, just playing hard, just playing defense. And if you do those two things, then the team will be in a good position. So
Yeah, that's what I love about him, as I believe it doesn't matter how well the team is doing or what streak you're on. He, I believe, focuses on the same things all the time that wins games, right? The fundamentals. You just got to hang tight with the fundamentals and keep gelling as a team, and I think it'll be successful. But we really appreciate you joining us today on Good Morning
yes,
Frederick.
ma'am.
Can't
Yes,
wait to see
ma'am.
you on the court. Get your tickets. GoFlyingCows.com. This is the playoffs, people. We're not going to have too many more games, with the Flying Cows here. So you want to get your tickets. Take the family. It's affordable family entertainment right here at Hood College at Woodsboro Bank Arena. Corey,
Yes,
thank you
ma'am.
so much, and we wish you guys continued success.
Thank you so much for having me again. Enjoy your day.
You as well. I want to thank him. What a sweetheart. I just love the Flying Cows. They're all so polite and amazing, and they're like that on the court and off the court. When you see them around town, they love for you to stop them and say, "Hey." And they're out and about a lot, so that's a great thing. They're a very accessible team. So GoFlyingCows.com to get your tickets for the playoffs right here in Frederick. Saturday, tomorrow, May 31st. All right, that's going to wrap it up for me today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all the comments, the shares, spreading the word about Good Morning Frederick, sending me the referrals for interviews. I love it all. I love when you guys come up and say hi to me. I don't mind that at all. Don't be timid. I'm just a normal old gal. Let me just tell you. And I'll focus on the old part mostly. But I love you all. I appreciate the support. Can't believe we're coming up to our 300th show. I couldn't have done it without you. And this show would be nothing without you. So please support my sponsors, the advertisers. Let them know you've seen them on Good Morning Frederick. That keeps the show going. I'm also looking for an intern, an assistant, part-time to start. It might be full-time after, but I need some help keeping this show on the road. So anyway, if you know of anybody, send them my way. I will do a paid internship for the summer or whatever we need to do. So anyway, have an awesome weekend. Get out there. And, we got to do what we always do. Let's be great.